the Ocean of here. I'm here with a tutorial of how to install Reis Minimap for just general use, and if you're in Cobblestone Kingdom, you can use it on the server too. So it's pretty basic. Someone will have the link in the description, but you just go here and you scroll down and you just download the most recent one for 1.0. Anyways, so you just download it, whatever, save it to your desktop, wherever you want to put it. And then I cleaned up my desktop for people so it doesn't look ugly. This is that. You would just extract it to your desktop. So once you have it extracted, you'll see these here. You'll then want to go to your Minecraft forum, which is .minecraft right here. And you'll want to go into your bin. And then we're going to right-click the Minecraft.jar and open with WinRAR, and I think you can do it with 7-zip. Just ignore that. I've already installed it in, but you're going to want to there's going to be a folder called meta inf. You're going to want to delete that. Definitely delete it. Then you're just going to drag these files and drop them right into here. And that's it. So once these files are dropped into your jar, you can exit out. You can leave that, and then bring up Minecraft. But I'm going to fix it so you guys can see just Minecraft and not my whole desktop. Something I forgot to mention in the last one is be sure you have your Minecraft closed. You don't want it open while you're putting in the files, otherwise things can go bad. I just had it open because I already installed it and everything, and I've already been using it to just make sure it worked. Anyways, let's get on with actually explaining how to use it. Okay. So, basically this thing up here is the map. It tells you which way is which, so this way would be south, east, north, and west. It also gives you your current location, and it also gives you your height. And it's got a bunch of other uses. Let's start going through them. You can turn it on if you want. You can change the render type. This is just the surface of the render. You can also put the biomes, so you can see what biome you're in and when the biomes change. I don't know what each color means. I'm sure this is probably like a forest color and whatnot. You can change it to temperature, which I don't know why that would have any use in Minecraft. I guess we can test it later when we find some lava to see if it'll let you know if lava's in the area. That could be a use. Humidity, again, not sure unless this is used to find water underground. And then cave mode. This mode is very confusing. It's kind of useful though. It kind of just finds caves, like, let me fly over here. Okay. See those dark spots? I'm kind of heading towards one right now. Let me get closer. Those are open areas right down into caves. See, this is going to take me right down. Holy shit. Okay, that one really took me right down. Actually, this is a great time to test out those other things. Oops. Surface. So, temperature. It's really hot down here. Let's go back to the surface. Okay, nope, that has nothing to do with it. Now we know. Okay, so let's do it at the surface. Now, not only can you just do that, but you can also set waypoints. Excuse me. Waypoints. Here you can add and remove. You can, I don't know what that is. But anyways, so if you want to add one, you can name it. I'm a waypoint at space. And you can set them manually to where you want to be, or you can have it to your current. So if you wanted to set a location, you can change the color. spots. Like, there's a blue, and then on your spot, it's going to have a blue dot. Now, if you go away from that blue dot, you'll get a blue arrow telling you which way it is. So that's how you set waypoints. You could turn them on and off as you need. Now, if you wanted to put a waypoint at like 300, not that much, 300, and name it top secret hideout. See, that's going to be over here, so it shows you where it is. Now, you can use this efficiently in like a faction server if you have someone undercover and you ask for their coordinates. You can type those in, you can save them for later. And look, here's our secret hideout. Ooh, no one's ever going to find us here. Okay. So you can use them to your advantage, send undercovers to figure out where the location is of people's bases, and then you can get the coordinates and you can put them into the map for later. Now, if you didn't want that on, you can always keep it off until you needed it. And then, if you wanted to remove them, you just click remove and then the X. So, let's get rid of that. Now we have no waypoints. Okay, so that's how waypoints work. You can change your keys. M is by default the map key. You can toggle, you can just add different things that you don't really need unless you're going to really need it. You can automatically go to the waypoint thing with the C key. And then you can bring up the big map with your X button. And that lets you bring up the big map. And that's the zoom button too. You can also zoom in the minimap with the Z button. But I normally just leave it at 100 or 1%. Okay. Let's see what else. Minimap options. You can change it from a square or a round. I kind of like the round, even though the square gives you more view. You can change it different looks, from the Ray look or the Zan look. Change its location, the opacity. No, whatever. You know what I mean. That's not really important. You can filtering it doesn't really do anything either. You can change if you don't want to show the coordinates, or if you want to show simple coordinates. Font scale, you might as well just leave that to auto, otherwise it's going to get weird. This changes your default zoom. You're better off just leaving it 1. The stencil really doesn't do much. I guess depth. Oh, did I turn map accuracy on? I won't leave that full. Yeah. Nothing really noticeable there. That's of importance. Update frequency, that just tells you how much it updates. Medium's probably fine. I thought I saw something for lighting. Oh, here we go. Lighting types. You can have it set to dynamic, so you know what time it is, even underground. You can set it just to daytime time, just the nighttime, or turn it off altogether, which would probably, I think, set it to daytime lighting. You can set 2 different types, type 1 and type 2. Type 2 is, I think, more realistic than the other one. You can have it do stuff with the terrain. Terrain depth might actually be useful in keeping it on. Transparency, environmental color. This just lets you hide snow or enable snow. Show chunk grid, and this is really useful too. This actually shows where your slime chunks are, so where it's possible for slimes to spawn. Auto updater is when something changes on the map, it'll update it. So, like if I was to start this whole place on fire, it would update it. As things slowly disappearing. The last thing is death points. This could be really useful if you have that enabled. It's impossible otherwise to die in multiplayer. We're just gonna kill ourselves by going into the void. So as soon as we get there, we're almost there. There we go. Okay. There we go. Respawn. And now it shows us where we died as a waypoint. Now, that's going to be on off. It'll stay there even after you get back to the place you died. It also tells you, like, it gives you the exact coordinates, so it's quite nice. So if someone was in the area of your stuff, you could ask them to grab it for you by giving them the coordinates. So that's basically all there is about the minimap. So I hope you guys were able to learn a lot from this tutorial, and hopefully it'll be helpful in future times. So anyways, thanks for watching, and have a nice night, or day, or neat.